If today is your first time coming across to this channel, please make me a favor, kindly subscribe to this channel, because information, as our brother Chidani says, is the key. So information is the key wherever you are, whether watching Blacks in Europe TV or Chidani. Information is the key. Information can let you know whatever you don't know. So today we are here to talk about those people who say when I not get paper. You understand? So when I'm at we won't come talk. When I don't go appeal where the appeal gas be. When I where they whether a cassation the matter gas be. You understand? So according to the judges and the tribunal of Bologna, now they don't do updates about protezione speciale. Whether they say you go fit apply it direct in the, even though they don't deny you for appeal. This matter we go talk about and we go explain. Wetin be the protezione speciale and why they say now you go fit update yourself there. Yes, congratulations to Salt and Water Ministry, Mrs. Iyore. Yes, if the name na correct, na my role model. This woman, I really appreciate her good work. Yes, information gathering across the world. The woman don't carry the leg. You won't born very soon. Congratulations, Iyore one. Yes, I congratulate you. So today, Mona, they here with me. May we go into the news one after the other. When I not get paper now, on a matter we won't talk about. Where did this thing say? Okay, so now may we go into the news. If you call, you go share, you go like, you go subscribe to this platform. He said you can apply for the 2 years protezione speciale permit directly at the Questura. This is stated in the recent decisions of the Tribunal of Bologna. So this one, the statement were from the Tribunal of Bologna. Maybe you go there surprised. You go say, but the Tribunal, they are not courts. They are not governor, not be them they rule. How come they take this decision? According to the Italian constitution, all these tribunal and the court and the Supreme Court and lawyer, they can take some decisions where that decisions, if they bring out directly the constitution of Italy, they go accept that particular decision were made by either a judge or the tribunal. So this one are from the Tribunal of Bologna. Now they bring this particular statement in a way where it will help migrants to get paper. He said if the Questura doesn't accept your application appeal with the help of a lawyer, remember that you may also get this permit as a result of asylum process. If you are not granted international protections when your causa speciale expire, you are still in need of protections. So this protezione speciale, you go figure that in, maybe you go to commission, now they give you, or if your causa speciale expire, they go fit give you, or you go follow this particular process where the Tribunal of Bologna, they don't bring. Say you go direct to the Questura, go submit application, say you need the protezione speciale. So now, we won't read the law about the protezione speciale. The reason why you go fit apply the protezione speciale, even though they don't deny you for appeal, or you don't get any ongoing asylum procedure. You don't get any ongoing asylum procedure. For example, you will be like say you go cassazione, you go appeal, and they reject your case. Now they give you paper, say, may you come out for the country. Yes, being living in the country, maybe for 4 years, 5 years, you don't go school, you don't integrate in the country, you get maybe a house contract in the country, you dey work in the country. With all these things, or maybe you still get some little problem in your country, whether being with your family or the state or by the church or by the religion or politics, something else like that, you can pass through this particular process to the Questura. In case maybe the Questura, you not say you by yourself, you don't go fit submit the application by yourself due to say the language, you know, the two they hear and where you better say you go contact your own lawyer, or you go find a good lawyer like Avvocato Gianluca. He go help you do this particular processing by submitting to the Questura. Say this so person, maybe they don't deny her for appeal, cassazione and the rest, but this person, according to his story and where he come from and how the person don't integrate in the country, the person you need a protection, which is protezione speciale. This protezione speciale, when they go fit give you at the Questura by submitting the application by yourself, is valid for 2 years. You can renew it and you can also convert it. Maybe we will try and read 1 or 2 things about it. If we come with the news like that, it's better you go listen. Not be say you go finish, you go come and ask me questions, say how I go do and how I go do this, how I go do that. Now you go feel ask that question and I go read it for you. So now let's read the protezione speciale small for you. He said this the permesso di soggiorno per protezione speciale was created by the Salvini Decree 2018. Some major changes were then made by the so-called Decreto Immigrazione effective as of October 22nd, 2020, where everybody we know. You can use this article to learn more about this particular permit, who is eligible and how to get this permit, and also your rights in the country. Who is eligible? This kind of permesso di soggiorno protezione speciale is for those who do not qualify for refugee status or subsidiary protections, but who are nevertheless in need of the protezione speciale. According to the law, this permesso may be granted to those who, if they return to their country of origin, face a danger of persecutions on a grounds of race, gender, and sexual identity or sexual orientations, language, citizen, religion, political opinion, personal or social conditions, risk of being sent from their country of origin to another country where they may face persecutions, risk of for facing torture or inhuman degrading treatment because of systematic human rights violation in their country of origins. So these are the things where the questura or the person, if you are in these particular things, they go look, they give you this particular paper. For example, maybe your country, they are Muslims and you be Christian or you won't be Christian. So if you go back to your country, you go face some problem. Or maybe because of political opinion, you dey another party and the state where you dey, they don't like that party. If you use all this type of story, you can get this particular paper. Either gender or sexual identity or sexual orientation. For example, you know, say they get some people where like say they get prick, they still get purpose for them. Some they get purpose, they still get something like prick for them. All those things. Or for example, maybe a person, you be gay, you be lesbian. For your community, they know they accept all those things. If you use this particular story at the commission or at the questura, they will give you this particular protection, where they call protezione speciale, which is valid for 3 years, 2 years. Now, what will be the reason why this protection they won't give you? Because now this protection, where the government they bring that in a way to replace the humanitarian document. Why? Because this paper before, if you go commission, they will tell you say, yeah, your story, your country, war no there. So if your country, war no there, you are not eligible for the protezione, the international protection and the subsidiary protections. So that's why this paper is there ground. So now the only thing you can do, if you want to submit this application by yourself at the questura, as the Tribunal of Bologna they spoke about, if you want to submit it, make sure say the story where you go give the questura, it must fall into all these names where are mentioned by language, citizenship, religion, political opinion, personal or social conditions. So even though the issue is a personal or social condition, they can also accept it because of the protezione speciale. But in 5 years paper, which is asilo politico subsidiary protections, all this story is not accepted there. But this protezione speciale, you can use these stories at the questura or at your commission or the Cassazione you want to go. So personal or social conditions, risk of being sent from the country of origin to another country where they may face persecutions, because maybe if you go back to your country, maybe you will face some persecutions. With these stories they will give you, and risk of facing torture or inhuman or degrading treatment because of systematic human rights and violations in their country of origin. So maybe your country, they will give you a degrading or they will give you a torture. You know, say like my country, Ghana, they don't care about human rights. Even animals for abroad, they value them past human beings for my country. You understand? So our country are very, very brutal. So these are the things you can use by submitting this particular protezione speciale at the questura or your commission. According to the new law, this permesso can also be granted to people who may face a breach of their rights to private and also family life if sent back to their home country, as we explained. This means that if you have a family ties in Italy, you are well integrated into Italy's social life, or if you have been living in Italy for a long time, you may be eligible for this particular permesso di soggiorno. So this is very important. When I went there the country, what I will say language, it don't mean anything to una. This particular permit, they say who don't integrate in the country, you don't get the social welfare of the country. All these particular people, if you not get paper in the country, even though Questura don't deny you before, Cassazione they don't deny you before, you can still resubmit this particular protection to the Questura of your state or region. Let's continue reading. He said this does not hold true if the person is considered a threat to the national security or public order or the health. So, for example, maybe you are a threat to the nation. All those people, they are not qualified for this particular permit. And I know say migrants, we are not a threat to anybody. We know say we will not commit all this their crime. We will like say we go date a threat to the nation. So we're not concerned. He said in practice, legal experts. Okay, let's move. How do I get this permit? You could receive this permesso either as the result of your asylum application or after your permesso per caso speciale expire. If you are not eligible for permesso per motivo lavoro, you can also get this particular permit. So this permit, in case maybe your caso speciale expire, so now we hold caso speciale. In case if your caso speciale expire and you go put time for renew, and as they come out, as you put out for renew, you come out with protezione speciale. Nothing can say that any bad thing. Now, because of the new law where they bring, now make the caso speciale was converted to the change to protezione speciale. So it still remains the same. He said, as recently stated by the Tribunal of Bologna, you could also apply for the permesso per protezione speciale directly at the Questura. However, the Questura usually do not accept this application. So you may want to seek the help of a lawyer. So as we know, as every time we tell about Italy, there is a general law which made by the government or the tribunal or the judges. But sometimes you go Questura. Questura will tell you, say, no, these things we not agree. So sometimes in case of applying for any document or any permit, it's better you get a lawyer, because the lawyer, he know the law, pass the police people where they do Questura, where they do the work for you. So anytime when lawyer go lobbying in your case for the Questura knows say the lawyers know the law more than them. So if the lawyer submit this particular application for you for your protezione speciale, 100% sure say you will get this particular permit through the Questura. If maybe your Cassazione, they don't cancel her, or your appeal, they don't cancel her, or the day when they give you the appeal, you not quick submitter, you have the right to also reapply for this particular protezione speciale at the Questura through your own personal lawyer in the country. So try, if you don't integrate in the country, you can also use this particular opportunity to grab a permesso in the country. But I remind you, if you have ongoing asylum seeking issue, you cannot apply. For example, maybe your issue they appeal, your issue they Cassazione, or you don't go commission, result never come. You those people when I already get when they into asylum, so those particular people when I don't go fee apply for this particular protezione speciale. It's only for people when be like say on a case with Questura or appeal or court, they don't cancel everything. You don't get any asylum procedure again. Those people can proceed on this particular permit. The permit will be 2 years. Before it was 1 year, but this particular protezione permit is 2 years. Now they go give you and the permit is also allowed to convert to this thing motivo di lavoro, you understand? So you can also can convert it. You can work with it in Italy, access to Italy healthcare, access to Italian public education system, stay in reception facilities, and register the Carta identity and all those things. You can travel to the Schengen countries. So if you hold this protezione speciale, you can travel to the Schengen countries up to 90 days. You have to stay there 90 days, not more than 90 days. If you stay there consecutive time, 90 days, you have problem with the Questura. So make sure, say, if you go at least 3 months time, you go return back to Italy. And this document, they say you cannot use it as family reunifications. But sometimes there is some cases where if your lawyer help you, they can help you to do it. Travel back to your country. They say not cancel, but in some cases you can travel back to your country. It depends the story where you tell them. That's what will determine whether you can go to your country with the protezione speciale or you can go to your country with the protezione speciale. So now. There are some questions a lot of people they ask us, so we they try our best. When we fetch out this particular permit where you go feel you stay travel in the country, some permits where you go use travel, go back your country or travel to other EU countries. So now we won't talk about. He said if you are staying in a center, regardless of the type of permesso you hold, it is very important to tell your center manager that your plan is to travel, or you could lose your place. You can learn more about what happens if you leave your center without telling anyone. So that one, we will talk about that one issue. Where you can travel with your permits. Anyone holding a valid Italian permesso can travel freely within Italy. Just remember to bring along your document wherever you go. Some kind of permessi is allow you to travel only within Italy. You cannot allow to travel outside Italy. So now we want to list the type of permit where if you hold in Italy here, you are not allowed to travel outside Italy. You are not allowed to travel outside Italy. If you hold permesso di soggiorno per richiesta di asilo, permesso di soggiorno per attesa assito ricorso, permesso di soggiorno per cura medica, permesso per calamità naturale, permesso di soggiorno per temporaneo, permesso di soggiorno per lavoro subordinato. If you got it under the sanatoria and you are still in the asylum seeking procedure. Now, you go confused more. Say, I talk about permesso di soggiorno per lavoro subordinato. You go say, lavoro subordinato, I can travel with it to my country. Yes, you can travel with it. But if you get subordinato and you not cancel your asylum procedure, you still hold the asylum process. You cannot travel outside Italy or to your country with that particular permit. So mind you, if you know say you get subordinato permit and you the same person, you still get asylum seeking procedure, you need to cancel the asylum before you can travel outside Italy with the, subordinato document. So when I calamita naturale, if you never convert the calamita naturale, you are not allowed to travel with it. If you hold any permit which is temporaneo, you cannot travel outside Italy with that particular permit. If you hold cura medica, which is for the treatment, if you never convert the paper, you are not allowed to travel outside. When I don't put a paper for appeal, when they don't give una permesso di soggiorno per attesa assito ricorso, you cannot travel outside Italy with it. And if you hold richiesta di asilo, also you cannot travel outside with it. But I know say you go tell me say, yeah, but my friend, you use and go Germany. Read the law as the law states here for you. He said, what happens if I hold one of these permessi and I travel outside Italy? If somehow you manage to travel across the border with a permesso per richiesta asilo or permesso per attesa sito ricorso, and you get caught outside Italy, you will likely be returned to Italy under the Dublin regulations. So that's why if you see some people, they get 6 months permit, they don't go Belgium, Denmark, Spain, Germany, whatever. Later on, they will tell them, say, return back to Italy because you get richiesta di asilo or attesa sito ricorso. Now they return you back to Italy with the Dublin regulations. Bear it in mind that asylum seekers cannot be returned to a country where they face serious threat to life or freedom. Article 13 of 1951 Geneva Conventions. Now this law they bring. But this thing where they say na law, it dey, but still they arrest some people. Maybe Germany, you go there, they arrest you, they will deport you, say go back to your country instead of bringing you back to Italy. But according to the Italian law, they say nobody, no European Union country can do this, but they know they follow the law. They said the law is Article 33 in 1951. Now they bring that particular law. The year where they do this thing, the law about international protection, is that same year. Now this law come out. He said, or where there are substantial grounds for believing that they are systematic and flawed, and also the asylum procedure and okay, that one number two. Number two, he said if you get caught outside Italy with a permesso per cura medica or permesso per calamita, you will also likely be sent back to Italy. However, there is some risk of being deported to your country of origin, as well as particularly if you are found to have committed a crime in a member state where you were caught. So, for example, you where you hold cura medica or calamita naturale, you can't use and travel, go outside Italy, maybe Germany, France, and they go catch you, especially if they catch you, say maybe you commit some crime, maybe in the way of drugs or something where that country they don't like. Instead of them bringing you back to Italy, they will deport your enemy back to where you come from. So those things, may we try to bear it in mind. Not be any paper you go hold in Italy, where if you go do something, they go bring you back to this thing, Italy. You understand? So we have to bear it in mind. Is that traveling outside Italy? You can travel outside Italy if you have a passport or a traveling document along with one of these following permesso di soggiorno. So permit when you go still use and travel outside Italy. Now that one we won't mention for you. Permesso per motivo umanitario o casi speciali. Permesso per atti di particolare valore civile. Permesso per protezione speciale. Permesso per asilo politico. Permesso per EU per soggiornanti di lunga periodo. And also permesso per protezione sussidiaria. And also permesso per assistenza minore. Permesso per motivo di lavoro, permesso per calamita naturale. All these permits, if you have it with your passport, you can also use this particular permit to travel outside Italy. He said, permesso per protezione speciale. In this case, it depends on the reason for which you receive such protection. Listen it attentively. Permesso per protezione speciale. In this case, it depends on the reason for which you receive such protection. If you receive it because you are well integrated or you have family ties in Italy, you may be able to return to your home country. Recommend that you consult a lawyer before making any decision about this. So, when I will get the permesso per protezione speciale, as I explained before, it will depend the story where you tell them. Now they go look whether you go your country or you not go your country. So anybody will hold permesso per protezione speciale anytime, any day when you won't go to your country. The best thing you can do, consult a lawyer and find out. See your story where you talk. Are you allowed to go back to your country? For example, you when you get through integration, maybe you don't integrate in the country or you get family member in the country through your family. Now you get that particular protezione speciale. Those people, 100%, they can go back to their country because those people, they don't state anything. Say if they go to Ghana, they go kill them. Or if they go to their country, they go do them this, they go put them for prison or whatever. So please, if you know, say you hold this particular permit, make sure, say you go understand the story when you tell Questura, where Questura give you. But the only happy thing when they say, now, you can go to the Questura directly and submit the application. But anybody will have ongoing asylum seeking procedure, you are not qualified. You need to wait for the asylum procedure. Or maybe you will cancel her and focus on the protezione speciale. This was stated by the tribunal of Bologna. Now the bringer and the nation have accepted it. So with your lawyer, you can go and do it. Today, let me read 1-2 messages where I get on my WhatsApp, which is a question where some people they ask and they need answers about it. He said, I put my documents for a renewal over 3 months and the police is asking me to go to commission again. I don't understand. Why is it 5 years document? They sent me a letter. Some people say it's because I don't use working contract. Now, this issue, we don't talk about many times to many followers where they watch. But because the platform, today new people go come, tomorrow the new people don't come. So maybe video where we don't do 3 years ago, some people they never know, because that time they never know this channel, so we they talk about documents. Now, if you hold subsidiary protections, you have more than 90% guarantee. Say if the paper expire, commission can decide, or Questura can call you to come back to commission again before they will renew or they will deny. That is why every time I keep saying, say if you hold subsidiary protection, the day when they give you that particular paper, anything where you they do in the country, make sure say is genuine. Anything where you they do, because that paper not be 100% guarantee paper. Now they don't give you. The paper means say you that particular person, your matter. Them they never say they won't give you negative, and you never qualify to have 5 years international protection, which is the asilo political. So they give you that paper to still they do reviewing on your issue. So any day at any time, Questura can call you once, say your commissioner say your paper, they don't revoke her from your hand. Why they go fit take those decisions? Because maybe the story where you tell the commissioner, that moment, the commissioner no one give you negative, and the story never qualify for asilo political. So the commissioner decided, okay, ma give you this paper, hold her in the country, but your matter I still they look into. So in case maybe the story where you tell the commissioner, tomorrow the commissioner come find out, say no, the thing where you talk now lie, they go revoke the paper from your hand, or they go leave you if the paper expire. Commissioner go tell Questura, say may they let you come another commission again before they go renew that particular paper for you. In some cases, some people they go commission, they go win, they go still give them the paper. Some they go lose them. That is why, if you get this country, you come here, you say your mama don't die, your papa don't die, but on your phone call, because Italy here, most of us, our SIM card was registered by our own documents. So the moment where your phone, you dial Africa number, any call where you they do, they know everything about you. This issue, if you talk, some people will be like say illiteracy, you know, they let them, they think. They go say more than 6,000 immigrants, 600,000 immigrants where they, how they feel control them. My brother, Oyibo, you know, be like black man. They get time for anything where they do. That is why some people, they go commit crime 3 years back. They go come arrest them. Now, why? They do investigation to find a lot about you. Because your mama done that every day you call mommy, daddy, auntie. So we need to know what we do with our documents, especially if we hold that subsidiary protection. Maybe some people, they doubt things well. I want to try, ma read in the law for Italy, may not be like saying, I mean with bloggers, na writer. May we read something about the protezione speciale, the subsidiary protections, so that some people will not go fit understand what is the subsidiary protection and why Questura go fit call you again before they go renew. He said, what is this permesso for? You are entitled to subsidiary protections and the permesso di soggiorno per protezione subsidiaria if you don't fulfill all the requirements for refugee status. If you don't fulfill all the requirements for refugee status, if they say refugee status, that is the international protection, which is the asilo political 5 years. So if you don't fulfill the requirement to 5 years asilo politico. Now they give you that particular paper. But still, face a real risk of suffering serious harm if you return to your country. So he said, death penalty, execution, torture, and all those things, if you face all those things. He said, how long is it valid for? This kind of permission is 5 years. Why we know? How long will it take to get it? That one a normal question. I don't want to read that. How can I renew this kind of permission? To renew your permission per protezione subsidiary, you will need to make an appointment at the Questura renewal request at the Questura. Ask the Territorial Commission whether the situation in your country of origin has changed and whether you will still be in danger if you return. So before commissioner go even renew the paper or Questura go renew, they go ask the Territorial Commission whether the situation in your country of origin has changed and whether you will still be in danger if you return. So this is the case. They go look all these things, whether the story where you tell them, now it don't change. Or if they carry you go back to your country, nothing will happen to you. They will look that. He said, they will still check whether you have been convicted of any crimes since receiving the subsidiary protections. So this is one thing where we need to think of. After receiving the subsidiary protections, you they set drugs where they don't catch you. You don't go do bad thing where they arrest you, where they don't record you as a crime in the country. If you know, say you don't do all those things after receiving the subsidiary protection, may you make sure, say, you go change, or your paper go dey danger for you, they no go renew one, or they go revoke it. 10. Examine whether you have traveled back to your country of origin since receiving the subsidiary protection. So they go still look, since they give you that particular paper, whether you don't go back to your country of origin. This is where the problem lies on migrants. Most of the migrants will get the paper where they go tell them, say, no carry and go home. One person will tell us, say, I get where you go take go. Mind you, maybe you go use, you go try, go do another passport where be your country. Oh, no, the Questura allow you, say, may you do. You can't do and take go your country. If they see this paper, they no go renew one, or commissioner will tell you, say, come back and do commission again. Can the Questura find out whether I travel to my country of origin? When you go to renew your permesso, the Questura will ask you to show your national passport or your traveling document. If the Questura sees a stamp from your home country, it will ask the National Commission for the Right of Asylum, CDNA, to advise on a renewal of your permesso. The CDNA coordinates and guides the Territorial Commission on carrying out a tax and is responsible for revoking international protections. The CDNA will consider each trip back to your country and determine whether the reasons you traveled were important or urgent. It may see your trips as a proof that the danger of serious harm, which is the reason you receive the subsidiary protections, no longer exist. So this CDNA, they are cooperative or company, where people say them. Now they look on people where we get international protections. So if maybe you don't go back to your country, they go look the reason why you went to your country, whether the reason it makes sense. Because, like for example, asilo politico, you don't fit travel to your country. But for example, the time where my mom died, may my mom rest in peace. Maybe I go to Questura and I stated to Questura that my mama don't die, but none of my family people there where they won't stand for the burial of my mom. So I won't go bury my mom, or I won't go bury my dad, or my mama they sick, the sickness they're serious. Nobody there to take care of. So I won't go man look and find way to carry the woman or to treat the woman. Questura can give you a paper, even though you hold asilo politico or subsidiary. They can give you approval when them allow you to go. And as you go your country, the embassy of Italy people, they are idea your body till you go return, because they may say Ghana where you they go, danger there that country. So they go follow you up till anything where you go do, take return. Those people, they no go fit revoke the paper because you seek permission from the questura. So this thing maybe some people now don't know. In case if you hold subsidiary protection or asilo politico, where they don't state say no go your country. In some cases, you can go to the questura and seek for approval when you go fit use and travel back to your country if you have a good reason or you have reasonable thing to tell them or to prove to them. So when I get all these papers, I beg una. After getting the paper, we know say jubilating and celebration e dey. But when we know wetin we go use and do before they go revoke am, because one thing wey pain be say who never wear slipper before when they use leg dey waka, you know they feel any pain o. But you when they born you don't wear slipper tay. Now they come dey tell you say no wear am again. They use your own leg dey waka. E gas e go be for you. Who no get paper at all, nothing dey happen. But who don't get when they revoke am, that one na be painful thing. If you not take care, you go hang your enemy self. You understand? He said you are planning to travel back to your home country. Make sure you first get in touch with a lawyer who can advise you on your situation. A lawyer can also help you to determine whether your reasons for traveling would be considered important by the CDNA, who decide on a case-by-case basis. So that's how also it is. If you hold this paper, you can contact your lawyer. But me, the lawyers, they can say go. But the best place for you is the questura, because the lawyer know they renew paper. He go still request, appeal, all those things. So the questura, if them give you a paper which approves you, that one na genuine. Where people say you no go get any problem. You understand? So so it's better say you go do all those things. He said, apply for Italian citizenship. Okay, maybe if you are holding that subsidiary protection, you can apply for Italian citizen after 10 years of holding this permesso. Obtain traveling document called titolo di viaggio, which you can get if you cannot get a passport from your home country. It is good idea to check with a lawyer before applying for a titolo di viaggio. Apply for the permesso per EU, per soggiornanti di lunga periodo, to work and study in another place. So you can also apply for the EU paper if you get this particular permit. But in case if you want to apply for the Italian citizen, you need to have at least been in the country or stay in the country for at least 10 years before you can apply for the Italian citizen. So my people, I beg, if you hold this paper, especially this subsidiary protection, anything where you do for the country, try your best. May you not commit any crime for yourself, because the paper is not a guarantee paper. As I keep on saying, they don't guarantee you, they give you and they look onto your cases. I know most of the people, if you tell them this word, because it's not true, they go they think and say nah you they talk waiting not be true, but we they tell you waiting go feel happen. Maybe it never happened to you. So if they talk like that, you go say no be so it be. But who it don't happen. The reason why I spoke about this, now person he give me message himself get the same particular permit. Now he bring the message on waiting they tell her about a document as he go for renewal. Let me read messages, guys. I dey feel little bit of kata so more than not too mind me. Anthony Amaden, he said, I think to always having this kind of fan, I know what to do. I just click that red button. My path done clear. Who never do make him or her still do. Okay, Anthony, thank you. You say you were never subscribe on this platform. Try, maybe subscribe. Donald's Africa TV, I greet you. I hope you are doing good. Jerry Young Sunday, he said, Juliet, are you coming back to Italy for renew? Juliet, I will try check your question because I don't see many questions from you. I'm reading the messages. 185 people are watching, but no one have liked the video. Please, if you are here, like the video. Erica Gold agreed to you. Said, what if the person follow backyard go? And the backyard now be the issue, because now the backyard, before you go you go do your country passport. And one thing where we need to know, anybody where you get passport for this country, if your country passport, if commission or Italy government won't find out, won't really find out, through your embassy for this your country. They will just send your codice fiscal and give you embassy. So we won't find out this also person whether he gets on a passport, and directly your embassy go know say yes, this particular person get passport of Nigeria. So make we know things where we dey do. I know say some people will do it and they go scot free because soon I no go do them anything. That's why every day I say me my head is big and it big for reason. Who in head small is small for reason. Everybody get how like the person God take creator. So maybe me I do, they don't do me anything. You go do. They will come catch you, you go turn to another thing. So why you not go stay the country? May you achieve whether your character sojourner or your citizen, you go know as you go do. Because the most painful thing is say you don't get paper. At the end of the day, they go revoke the paper from your hand because of 1 year trip where you go. Because that our Africa country, I remember sometimes some people they go tell you say but you don't get paper, you don't want to go your country, you don't get paper, you don't want to do this. Going back to the country, we travel, we say we came for something. So why can't we relax ourselves? Maybe we get waiting we find before Russia, I won't go to Africa, I won't go flex, you know. So the papers, they don't tell you the law. You have any right to protect the paper, or you have any right to say you want to scatter the paper. That one are your own decisions where you feel take. You understand? Social mentor, I greet you. Let me try read some messages. Hit the like button if you are here. 172 people are watching. Today I will try whether we go fit open lines, make people call in. Glow. Okay. My people, are they come? Hello? Cat so the merda. My people, we are back again. We go open the lines today, make people call. We go open the phone lines, more than call. Yes. The number where you go fit call 3512377125 3512377125. Jerry said, Juliet, all right, follow me on Facebook. Let's talk. Prince Jerry. This one, he said, is there another bonus for agriculture workers? Good evening, my Ghanaian brother. Bernard, I'm watching. Yes, there is agriculture bonus, and I think it's active now. You can apply. It's, yes, I think it's active now. Or you ask your boss where you are working that the new agriculture bonuses, your boss can use his commercialista or her commercialista to do it for you automatically. Yes. Hello, caller. Yeah. Good evening. Please loud your voice and speak quick and summarize your question.
Sorry, sir. I know I want to just quickly ask a question, but it's not partaking to what you are saying.
Leah, you can proceed.
Family. I'm a spread with my family. I have 6 months. And I'm thinking for like this vocational training school. But so they say they can't pay for me because we are not yet recognized in Italy with the plastic, such as 2 years or 5 years. Yeah. I just want to know if it's really in the
you know, paying of that vocational training, sometimes it depends on the camp, how they want to do things on you and the money they want to do. But in general, as of school, they need to pay for you, you understand. But the operators of every camp center have the way they do their things, you understand. So you can apologize to them, talk to them wisely, you understand, because they used to do things on their own. The things that they feel like I want to do for you, they will do for you, because you are not yet you have not yet having the guarantee of staying in the country. You are just a temporary person. And even there are some people, they even have this particular 5 years and all those things. Still, the camp people will deny that they will not pay for you. So sometimes it depends on how the camp operates, you understand, or the person who is operating the camp. But mostly, if you can go to this place, Questura, and inform Questura that you want to do a vocational course, you want to, you know, educate yourself a bit. But the camp people are saying they can't pay for you because you don't have a normal permit, you understand. Maybe Questura can order them to pay for you, you understand.
Yeah, because they are telling me it's the law from the ministerial.
It's not any law. Ministerial haven't made any law, because in the country they want us to integrate. So far as it's about education, there is no law from the Ministero dell'Interno. So if you know, you can search for the questura of your area or the prefectura office. You can inform them about that. Or I'll drop Servicio Centrale, their numbers, and maybe you call them to also inform them about that.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'm waiting for the numbers.
Okay. So 35123771125. If you are new, please subscribe to this channel, and you have not yet hit the like button, please hit the like button. You can follow me on Facebook on Europe Family TV, also Blacks in Europe TV. Yeah, we are here to give you the information. 35123771125 is the number you can call. When I did this platform, when I never joined the channel member, if beside where they don't write subscribe, you go see they don't write something join. Joni. You join the channel membership and you will become automatically a member on this particular platform. From next week going, if we are doing live video, who is not a channel member, as Erica Gold, he dropped message, you now go see one symbol. I think this symbol self now which color I beg I don't know whether na orange or na orange color. You can see it there in front of Erica Good in this thing. So if you join the membership, you also get a symbol like this in front of you, because from next week going, anybody who is not a member cannot drop comment on the live chat, cannot drop a comment on the live chat. It's only the normal comments you can comment. The reason why we are doing that is a lot of people, if they are watching, they are throwing insults and bullying to some people, insulting people. So if you are a member, you cannot do anyhow. Because of that, we want you to join the channel membership and you will become a member on the platform. Yes, anytime you drop a comment, we will quick notice your comment because you are one of us. He said, please, can someone renew your 5 years document with an European Union passport without resident and contract in the country? You need to have the resident, even though you don't get contract. The resident is important for you to have resident in the country. Hello, caller.
Hello, good evening, brother.
Yeah, good evening.
I want to ask you some questions.
Summarize them quick.
Okay, I just want to know. They give me. I just want to know the effect, and they give me motivo
Hello? Madonna. 35123771125. If you call, you go focus on the call and you go ask your question. Quick, summarize and no long story. Summarize the question and let's move. We move. Hello, caller, please, good evening, and summarize your question quick.
Okay. Now about this thing, Baba.
Yeah, here, bro.
So now about the subsidiary. So back there for my city then, so they give 5 years. So when I go to restaurant, they come tell me say before I collect this 5 years, I need to go bring my country passport. So I go to my country passport, my Nigerian passport, so I go collect the document. So I want to they talk. So you say if they give subsidiary, they like you know if you go to your passport. So they confused like as I so she have to go my country.
No. You can do if Questura order you to do. You can't if they did not. So that's how it is. So if Questura 9 tell you, you don't get any problem with them because now them tell you say go do one. But there are some people as they go, Questura will tell them say go do your titolo di viaggio. You understand? So if now them tell you, you don't get any problem with them. And even having your country passport no means say you must go to your country.
Okay, so the way they say I go, okay, so I don't get to go my country directly.
Yes, because now the law on your paper, unless you go contact your lawyer and your lawyer will state, say with this your story, you can go. Or Questura will say, with this story where you give them, you not state anything, say you did danger in your country, so you can go. If not, if you go, if the paper expire, they go revoke and they go tell you, say, now where you don't feel go your country, meaning say you don't get any problem with your nation, you are free.
Okay, so one more question, sorry. So, like, I got to one for my friend when I asked. So, he said, this question, just didn't come back automatically.
If we are talking, this is the problem where I say a lot of migrants we they talk about. Waiting the law talk, not be waiting your friend tell you because your friend, you know, they renew paper. The day when they go revoke her, if you tell her, you go say, bro, sorry, now what for this matter? So now the law, they tell you, no be friend matter, and they explain. Waiting the law state, say you not get right to go your country unless you bring reason wey make you go the country. So I think I read the law and you were here watching. So it's not about friends say yes, no be waiting. And if you need the link to read it yourself again and again, I will send and give you.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah,
Well, thank you.
you are welcome. Abeg, if we get paper, most of migrants, we go say my friend say, my boyfriend say, that my brother say, law doesn't care about your friend na him say, because the day wey the paper go get problem, if you go Questura no care about wetin your friend tell you. Questura go use the law wey dey the paper, na him go take judge your matter, no be wetin your friend tell you na Questura care about. So we need to be wise on those my friend say, my friend say. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yeah, please summarize your question quick.
I just want me to tell me if you know anything about the motive lavoro, the document.
Wetin you wan know na working permit na they give you. Wetin, yeah, you can travel with it to your country if you are asylum seeking. You know they still dey ongoing.
My asylum stake, they go on going again.
You know they go. So if you know the procedure not dey ongoing, you can go to your country.
Okay, but if you say the type of the document,
I know they hear your voice well.
as whether you feel whether the type of the document, so whether it
E good na working permit, but the only thing is say anytime you need a work to renew, if you not get work na problem. Yeah, but na document where you fit do anything where you want do with it, you understand?
okay.
But you know fit go use and work for Germany, all those stuffs, you understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, you are welcome. Yeah, about the subordinate na good permit, but one thing about it is anytime you need work, you know be like 5 years paper wey be like say whether you get work or you not get work, you can move on with it, you understand? So hello caller, please summarize your question quick. Hello caller.
Hello.
Yeah, please load the one where you tell the watch as me focus on the call.
Hello.
Good evening.
Now I listened to your analysis they talk for YouTube. I mean, I get a 2 years document.
Yeah, they listening to you, dear.
You live in a special case and protection.
Kazi special.
Yes. So I want renewal. So I tell me if I go renewal, I need a contract, a work contract to renew the paper.
Yeah.
And I don't know, this maybe not be compulsory.
No, it dey compulsory. Unless Questura decide say they no go ask you, so that work you need them to renew the paper, or you go convert them to work paper. You understand? Yeah, because now law way they not change that. Because now Savini make that law, but as the new government come, he no change the law, so still the law still dey active.
I think maybe they don't cancel the law before
They cancel, they do amendments. One thing where we must know, the law they do amendments. It can't be like how I go talk. You cook rice, maybe the rice on things day. Now you can't remove the meat where they inside the rice. Now you leave only the rice. That's so they do. They remove some things. Now they put small joint. Now they leave some. So the amendment they do. No be say they cancel everything about Savini law. Yeah.
But as I get that kind of document, when I see if I get a Nigerian passport, I not know as a problem not there.
No, you not get any problem.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome there. Yeah, so about that decreto di Matteo Salvini, which is the decreto di Sicurezza, those days, which is 2018. As this new government come, wetin they do amendments in the law, now they bring decreto di Immigrazione. So that's why some of the law of Salvini still dey active. No be say they cancel everything. Some parts where them they think say no good because Salvini bring this protezione speciale wey we dey talk. Now Salvini bring that in 2018. But these people that time it was only 1 year. You and 1 year permit now it be that time. Now these people come now they can't change them to 2 years. And the rest permit which is cura medical calamity naturale. Now these people say you go fit converting all this permit. But the law about renewing the paper, this new government not speak anything. They not even touch am. They not talk anything about that. So that one they just silent her, and silence means consent. So that tells you say Italy them by themselves they get their own trickish. They come they say serving the law no good, but still some of the things they leave as it be before, because those days Savini say if you never get normal permit you no go fit apply for character the identity with your 6 months or your yellow sojourn. These people come say yeah you go fit apply, but now character identity instead of 10 years now 3 years we go give una. So all the laws now amendment they change things, they put in some things. So that's how the decreto the immigrazione now in the work. Some questura they don't go ask of working contract, some they go ask, it depend on them. Hello caller, please summarize your question. Hello caller.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
My question I want to ask you, I beg. If you this person get arrested for this for the performance of the they go for the go another city get hospital.
Yeah.
You see, go question for that new city.
Yeah, so far as you get hospitality for there, you go fit go there.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome there. So 35123771125. Today I just pick calls and answer your questions. Long ago, we know they do. Because when I say when I not like the calls, now make we stop. So now we won't start and small. Please know that hit the like button, know that share this particular video, know that share, may it go viral to some people. Hello? Hello, caller.
Hello?
Yeah, please summarize your question quick.
Yeah, good evening, boss. I want to ask a question. Now, my woman gets 5 years political asylum. So, me not get, although my case is for lawyer. So, is it possible for me to get through them?
Through your wife?
Through my wife, my son, sorry. Because I get...
If you don't marry the woman, now go do the process.
Okay.
Yeah, if you marry her for Italy here and you won't get the paper through your wife, they go do motive or family for owner.
Okay.
Yeah.
And secondly, again, my passport now 3 names there, but my document for here now 2 names. So I don't know whether it's possible to.
But you never get paper, so whether you know whether the 10 years, 5 years paper you go get or not. So you have the time where you come, you for leave your passport, give the questura of your for Italy here.
Okay.
Because the passport now, for example, if they give you 5 years paper, you don't go fit use your country passport.
Okay.
For example, if they give you asilo politico, you no go fit use the country passport, so you no get use. So now you need to keep that one aside and focus on your procedure to get the document. After getting the document, now you go know whether you go use that or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome, bro. Yeah, so now way if una come, especially una way don't go Italy new way una they arrive, way una they go commission. If you know say you never go commission, if you know say you get your country passport, the day where you arrive, the question that they ask you the first day where you they seek for the asylum, the C3 paper at the questura, they ask you whether you get any document for your country. So you need to leave that particular paper for them. And if you don't want to leave them for them, try say you don't go use the paper or the passport to do anything. And when I get asilo political, where when our friends they tell and I say go do your country passport. My brother, I'm telling you the truth and the facts. Not try that thing. Tomorrow, if you result you problem on your paper, those of your friends they will just say the matter it tire me sha. Why they do that? They no go fit help you solve the problem. So the law about your paper, that's what you need to follow. You know, say African people we like on a corner line. They will tell us say the thing are straight like this. We will go say no, if you pass like this, the thing go short and the straight road is there. So that kind life we need to remove her for our body. Law for Europe is a law. So if you do say you won't use your sense because you need the thing fast. At the end of the day, the fast way it will go result you a problem. So maybe they obey, especially laws about our document, because the document It's one of the major thing about Europe life. If you don't get paper for this Europe, una about yourself, una know as the life give be for abroad. So if you get the paper, no go follow waiting your friend tell you where he no know any law. He go just dey chop, dey talk anyhow. Say a guy do nothing dey sup. Today if something sup, that person he no get any help to help you. You go rather than they even they laugh with some of your guys again. Say you know see a mumu don't let them revoke in paper. You understand? So if you get paper, try to secure the paper. Not be waiting. My friend say if your friend they tell you the thing is waiting be like say they in the law, waiting they read from the law they tell you that one a guarantee. But waiting be like say no be law. You know say the thing no be law. But if they tell you say do one nothing they happen. Tomorrow if something happen, now you go know say blacks in Europe. I tell you, but you no agree. Listen, you just believe in nothing will happen, and the thing don't happen. Let's pick one or two calls and end the program. Hello, caller.
Yeah, big man. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. My name is Emmanuel, sir.
Okay.
Calling from Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say something related to your program.
Yeah.
You know, you made mention of the subsidiary protection, and I am here. I have a wife. We got married 2 years ago, and this subsidiary protection is the kind of document. And then they gave me that especially. That was last year, and we did activities because we are legally married here. We did our common marriage 2 years ago, you know, and we did activities. Like if you want to renew her document, we did demand for like her coming for commission again. I don't really know.
And that one is an issue that I cannot decide. So okay. She put the paper on renew. It's only your her commissioner who will decide that we have found out this and that. So before Questura will renew it, we need to ask her some questions, or she need to come again for an interview before we will renew the paper. Okay. So nobody, even your lawyer, can decide that they must, but they can. They can call her, but it's not like must. They must.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I always try to follow your program because you are doing well and you are really helping us because many of us, we don't really understand the language that much, and through your channel, we always get it right, and we really appreciate you for that. Thank you very much, and your beautiful family. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, bro. Thank you too. God bless you and your wife. Greet your family for me too.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So about the subsidiary, the issue is not like judge or lawyer go say no, they no go call you. Them no fit decide. Now only your commissioner go decide whether you go come another commission or you no go come. But for asilo political, as they don't give you, they say they don't give you. You own your story, you don't qualify for anything where you talk. So that one, no fear and panic. And that doesn't guarantee you say because you get asilo political too, you go they use and they do nonsense. It depends what you go do. They go say this one self, your head not correct. No, we phone you, go put you back to Ghana. No, you go stay there, the farm cassava farm. You understand? So may we know what we go use the paper by itself do. But the subsidiary, they can call you, but it's not must. They can call you. Say may they ask you one or two. Why since you get this paper, why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? This one I say, brother, please, can you renew your 5 years document with only hospitality? Yeah, you can renew it with only hospitality. Yes, you can do that with it. Hello, caller.
Hello, brother.
Yeah, please summarize your question quick.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
And I want to ask you about the bonus of the farmers because of I want to ask you maybe you have registered that now can you still do that?
Yes. Are you a Ghanaian?
Yes.
I can feel your voice. Ghana for the performer Juma Power, are they? Okay. Yeah, former Juma Ghana, ya saba bro, you former Nani, yes, yeah, Beko. Yeah, it is all ready to now. Wait me assign apply. What you say?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me check my application. So that's the amount to make my idea.
Who could be somewhere because minimum actual months are or more they be assess it. The actual months the mention and check it. By a china me try say me check out my how many months I do man now be and some the amount. But calf office and the IMS office be a benwa. Who bet me a call no catch on so be a Greek bonus no. Now or me check out my more you could the fiscal no near man now a qualifier or more the be man. Okay. So my Ghana brother too, you don't drop your own question. I say Ghana people we dey like farm work for Ghana. We still come abroad now, still the farm work we dey do. Come last everywhere we go na farm. This one he said, Juliet, I told you before, or you think I'm lying. Jerry Young Sunday, Jerry Young say he reply your question, but you not believe in that. So Juliet, why you not believe? He said, please, brother. Is Questura open in Italy because I'm coming from Germany to renew? Yeah, Questura, they work, they do their work where they never close. This one, they say, please, can someone cancel his asilo and apply for which asilo? They requested the asilo or you get asilo document where this one, they say Jerry Young is right. Yeah. Jerry Young, I greet you. I hope say you did try to answer some questions for me there because since I know they read the questions. Thank everybody for watching. Please, if you never hit the like, hit. And if you never join our channel membership, try your best, make you join. Because this live chat where you see next week, you know, go see only channel membership. Now you go fee drop their comments like this. You where you know be member. After the video, now your comments go fee come. So if you want me, we keep on reading your comments and reply your comments. Just click on the join on the channel membership and be a member of our platform. This is Black Siniro TV. We are a family, we are in school, we are educating ourselves. I don't know everything. Even myself, there are some things if I won't do by my own self, I need to go for information. So as Chida the talk, he say information is the key. So if you need the key, keep on watching Black Siniro TV. I remain the Black Swoop in abroad. We will try our best day in, day out. We will bring information. The authentic one, the one wey go help you, no be the one wey be say na my friend say, my friend say. No. We know they do that. We go read down for you. You understand? Hello, caller. Please summarize your question quick.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Please I have a question about asilo politico.
Okay.
Yeah, I have asilo politico, but they write lavoro in the
Yeah,
I don't know if I can renew it without.
Yes, the lavoro it not mean anything. It not mean anything. Yeah.
Okay.
You can renew without a work.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, if you have asilo, even though the lavoro way they write put for there, I think the previous video I explained about that thing way they there. You know mean say you need to renew with a working contract, you understand? But if you get work self, it's still good because work is still very important for you to have work in the country. Because if you get the asilo and you reach 5 years in the country, you have the right to apply for Italian citizen. But with that, you need 3 years yearly income, which is the code, 3 years code. And if you know the work, how you go take get the code, you will find it very, very difficult. This one, is it possible to marry a citizen and get documents? Yes, my brother Soapy, it's possible, but are you marrying because of document or because of law? I understand that one too. He said, please sir, that demand for children of 3 to 4 years, CAP say he know they exist. With the demander, you need to give us the name of the demander because I think I'm not talking about demander right now. So let me know. He said, can I apply for Italian passport? Have resident in Italy for 10 years, but my document is motivo di lavoro subordinato. You can do that. This one is the best YouTuber. Oh, social mentor, greetings to you. Yes, this opportunity. When I want to join the Bitcoin business, our brother Social Mentor TV. Now in YouTube now that they see Social Mentor TV, where they don't do the logo with yellow this thing color. Social Mentor. When I want to invest, because now if you go open unit credits every year, you go pay 36 euro for them because they save your money. But Bitcoin business, if you invest there every day, that you go benefit. No be them go benefit on you. Just invest your money where you get for them. 1 year time, the real money where you invest a day, but every day you will get profit because they use your money, they trade. You understand? So it's very, very important to save small money on Bitcoin business. Bitcoin, when I know Bitcoin, crypto, and all those things, now something where they reign the whole world. You understand? So recently, if you now remember, Jay-Z and DJ Khaled with that, their music where they bring, so you understand, and the part where that's the rap, they speak about this cryptocurrency. So that's something where like say now world no be scam. You understand? All this crypto Bitcoin, the business where like say today where you need to try your best as much as you can and invest your money there. Maybe if you want to know more information about this Bitcoin business, our brother social mentor, you can contact him on WhatsApp. Let's try and get social mentor a number where you go feel contact her about the Bitcoin business. Yes, yeah. So you can contact our brother social mentor on +346 33 18 6210 +346 33 18 6210. Social mentor, he go explain in details all the things where you need to do and you need to know about this particular business. Vivian Saba, he said, good evening, Ghana. I no be boy, I be man. I dey go 45 years of age. Not call me Ghana boy. If you do that, you don't disrespect me. I be married man. I no be young boy. I no be 80 years. So try to put respect by calling me Ghana boy. Wetin be Ghana boy? You don't disrespect me. He said, what is the need to renew 5 years document? You need the things where they go take renew 5 years documents. You go get residents in the country, all those things. If you have residents or hospitality, and every question I get the way they do it. So sometimes you will go, some question I will ask you, say, may you bring work contract, but mostly 5 years paper, you don't need to show any working contract. But if you get bad question, they will tell you, say, go bring work contract. But in general law of asilo political, you don't need to show a work contract. This one, he said, you from where? I don't know where I come from. Yes, I'm talking about information, not be where I come from. That be the most important thing. If you don't have anything to say, just keep your hand shut. So thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, share the video, subscribe, share the video, post it on Facebook, WhatsApp, all your friends share too. Because the only thing where you can do to share information to your friends and people, then be like this. As me, I don't come share by doing this video. The thing where you can do to support me is to share the video so that the video will get viral. Every day, I'll keep on getting the energy and the vim and the vibe, and I will do everything for you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Until next time. Adios.